Hi, I'm Bethany Bell. I was one of the overall program co-chairs for Section 2 for our program planning for AERA 2025 in Denver. I am here just to provide you some highlights about what to expect, the papers, the posters, the symposium that were accepted and organized into sessions. In fact, we have 9 sessions. And so I'm just going to highlight some of those for you, maybe save you some time from scrolling through the very large AERA program online, or just, sometimes you want to listen instead of read. So as I said, we have 9 sessions. So 3 paper sessions, 4 roundtables, 2 structured poster sessions, and 1 virtual poster session, which is a whole AERA wide thing. And there's 2 papers from section 2 within a larger virtual poster session. And so we'll go through and talk a little bit more about what's in each of our 9 sessions. I'll also highlight that section 2 has a session every day of AERA, Wednesday through Sunday, with our busiest day being Thursday. I think we have 4 that day. So, lots to do on that Thursday. So maybe if you're going to go hang out at Red Rock, don't go on Thursday. Go on Wednesday or Friday, maybe. If you're specifically interested in section 2 sessions. So again, we have 3 different paper sessions, or 2 paper sessions and 1 symposium. The paper sessions were created based off of submissions, and you can see that both of them touch a little bit on machine learning, but that first one on Wednesday is really interesting because it's some is theoretical and philosophical about classical methods all to age machine learning. So whole spectrum of quantitative methodologies will be discussed. And then we also have some advancements in machine learning, multi-levels and beyond. And so that's a hodgepodge, a little bit of various multivariate approaches to analyzing data. And then the symposium, really excited about. This was a submitted symposium, and not only is it going to talk about responsible use of AI, but it's also going to have hopefully, it's going to have a project officer from a funding agency that's going to talk about how funding agencies are thinking about educational research that also involves AI. So for our roundtables, we have 4 of them. Again, so machine learning came up in the paper sessions. It was a hot topic this year, and we have 2 roundtables that are all about machine learning. One on Thursday, one on Friday. I think it's funny that the one that we named Machine Learning Techniques 2 is scheduled first. That's why they appear like that on the slide. But what are we going to do? And then we also have 2 roundtables that are, one's more measurement, and then one's just a variety of different multivariate statistical models. And so if you're new to AERA, or like you're a student, early career, or even if you're seasoned and you just never really go to roundtables, as I've been involved with AERA longer and longer, I've realized roundtables are kind of my favorite place to go because you get so much more interaction, not just with the speakers, but the other people at the roundtable. So I always find them really rewarding, and you have more meaningful, interesting conversations instead of just Q&A. So I'd encourage you to go. And then lastly, we have these poster sessions. So we have our poster sessions are both structured this year. One was submitted as a structured poster session as a symposium. That's the second one on Saturday that's focused on single case experimental design data. The first structured poster session on Thursday is really exciting. My coach, program planning chair for section 2, Ann O'Connell, and I had a great time putting this one together. There were so many great submissions this year to section 2 that touched on various aspects of experimental design in general, research methods, planning. So we grouped them all together, and we're hopefully going to learn a lot of great things, have a lot of good discussions. I also like structured poster sessions because you have groups of people talking about similar things, and there's also more of a discussion and sharing out and not just walking quietly from poster to poster. So encourage you to go to those as well. Very excited about both of those this year. And then lastly, There are two posters that were submitted under Section 2 that are appearing in this larger virtual poster session that AERA is putting on. Those are available for viewing the entire time of the meeting, Wednesday to Sunday, and both of those look at various aspects of different latent modeling approaches. I think one is SEM and the other is exploratory graph analysis. So I think that's all. I spoke fast. Sorry about that. Not the best with recording, but hey, here I am. I look forward to seeing many of you around the convention center at Section 2 sessions, at the various social events that we're doing. Oh, our business meeting has been completely revamped. Really hope you'll come and check that out. And we have a social event co-sponsored with NCME. So there's really a lot going on. That's not just Section 2, that's all Division D. So be sure to check everything out. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out. Bethany Bell. I'm at UVA. You can easily find my email. And take care and safe travels.